addition to the being a certified probate liquidators, another thing out there is called a certified probate real estate specialist. Now, these are specialists that are specialists in liquidating real estate. Therefore, they need to know the proper procedures and all the paperwork that goes along with the real estate and how it's to be done with the title companies. So therefore, look for your area for one of those. Fair warning, there isn't a whole lot of them out there. So we're looking for help, and at the end of this video we'll give you a chance to contact us if you need more information on filing probate or finding some certified probate liquidators or certified probate real estate specialists. Okay, so as auctioneers, another thing we can mention there, now certified probate liquidators do not need to be auctioneers, it just helps if they are. We can speed along the process quite a bit too. One of the biggest questions we get at in probate auctions is about the fees and any buyer's premium. Well, court fees are very self-explanatory. They'll vary from state to state, but not that much, so therefore they will be listed. The buyer's premium, we'll use an example here of just 10%, would be the same for the buyer if they knew what they're doing. Say the buyer went to an auction and they only had $1 million on them to buy this real estate house with. Okay, what is the difference if they paid $1 million with no buyer's premium, or they took 10% off and only bidded, say, $900,000 with a 10% buyer's premium? Wouldn't that pretty well be the same? So that's what they need to know, and what any professional buyers need to know. If you're planning on buying real estate at auction, or if you're planning on selling it. Normally, this buyer's premium goes to the auction business to pay their fees and the auction fees. This is why it's regulated by law. If you're having a personal property auction, personal property, of course, is fully taxable, as is the buyer's premium, because it's a premium authorized by state. It's not a service charge. And if it was a service charge, anytime merchandise and a service is sold together, in most states it's fully taxable anyway. Okay, so that's a little bit about that and some of the questions that we get. The most common questions. Filing probate is very simple. Remember, get your will and your trust. Let me ask you, what is it with people? They plan their retirement. They get IRAs, they get their property insurance, they get all this stuff in place, pay off their home, and then the probate courts get about all the money. That's because they never did any trust or a decent will. So therefore, their family, who they don't want to get the assets, ended up getting it. And what do they do? I believe stats show that usually in 1.5 years, all inheritance are blown anyway. So therefore, planning your life with the probate process, the will and the trust, is probably almost or more important than setting up all the IRAs and stuff that you do just to have it all literally wasted. You see? And so therefore, that's a big tip for you, that you have to do these things. And of course, this is our state of probate here in 2012, and it is literally growing and growing and growing. Okay? So, one of the biggest things also that we do as a certified probate liquidator is we find hidden assets. And let me tell you, there's a lot of hidden assets out there. And hidden assets, well, let me tell you something. A little secret here. Don't tell anybody. A lot of married people lie to one another, and they also hide assets from one another. Okay?